Give all praise and glory to the Most High, by Shema Mashiach Yahushua, as always. He is worthy to be praised for everything. I want to start out with Colossians 3:17. Colossians 3:17. It says, and whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So everything that we do and say is going to always be in the name of the anointed Savior. That's what we stand on. That's what we believe on. At least that's what I stand on. That's what I believe. I can't speak for no one else at this moment but myself. That's what I stand on. That's what I believe in. That's what I operate in. By Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So, once again, Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, whatever you say, whatever you do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. We give thanks, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him. How we give thanks to the Most High? By Hamashiach Yahushua, by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, in the name of the anointed Savior. So I want to look at a few things. I'm going to look at, I'm going to go through eldership, elders, just so we have understanding here. Or anyone might not want to bring in their own vain opinion about something. We'll go through these scriptures and bring out a few scriptures on elders. Leviticus 19 and 32. Leviticus 19 and 32. It says, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head, that's the elder, and honor the face of the old man, and fear thy power. I am the Most High. That's a law. That's what it says. But in this world, what kind of respect? That's really showing respect. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head, and honor the face of the old man, and fear thy power, the Most High. Said, I am the Most High. That's what he's saying. And the Mashiach Yahushua. But the respect level that people have today is at such a low state. Everybody's the same. Everybody's not the same. And you're going to find that out one day. Proverbs 16 and 31. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. So if the older man is showing you righteousness according to this word, that's why it says it's a crown of glory. The gray hair is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. That's what this is all about. Learning how to be righteous. Learning how to follow what the Most High said we're supposed to follow. What's righteousness? When you read Psalms 119, 142, it says, thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So to be righteous, you have to follow the Most High's laws. And you have to tell people about them. You have to teach them. You have to be talking about them. What's right from wrong, according to the Most High's word, not according to the way you think or feel. You know, that's a lot of problem that our people have in this day and time is emotions, feelings. Most I'm dealing with that. And when you know these scriptures, then it's like, okay, well, how do you deal with people that are so emotional, or dealing with all these, and men with feminine spirits and women with all these emotions? How you deal with that? So they tell you in the Bible. It's got to be backed up by the word. You got to feel like you feel and justify how you feel concerning the word as you're dealing with this. Ecclesiastes 3:24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion has overthrown their judgment. See, evil comes in. Remember this. But this don't apply to nobody, because nobody's going to relate to this concerning themselves, because we can point the finger at everybody else. Better start with ourselves. Got to do a self-examination of ourselves. I always say that. That's why I have a lesson. Nobody asked for it, so those that have it know you better look over it over and over again and keep on going over it, So we can look at ourselves. Because you got to remember this. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe means destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Why? Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So what are you going to deal with? He's going to deal with the emotions of females. He's going to deal with the emotions of effeminate men. Because real men are going to be able to take it and keep moving. Ain't going to be no big deal. You ain't going to hold on to things. You ain't going to grab hold to things. That's what women do. So real men ain't going to be effeminate. They're going to be strong. They're going to be able to get over it. Move on. Keep it moving. Straight up. This is what we're dealing with. People's vain opinions. Because it's got to be justified by the Bible. The word of the Most High. That's how we're being cleaned up through the word. So the word should be able to look at the word and say, okay, well, I know I can look at this way. Or how should I look at it? And not dealing with this evil that you allow Satan to come in to direct your path. In the way you think, the way you act, the way you feel. And then when you know the scriptures like, well, how do you expect me to feel like you feel when you feeling the way you feel from your vain opinion? And evil that came in give you the suspicion of something that you shouldn't be even thinking about. Do you think about it? Do you think about what's right in the eyes of the Most High before I even come to this conclusion? Or I'm just another person out there in the world getting some information. This more than just sitting up here listening to what I'm saying. Because it's a spiritual thing. And the Most High going to start visiting. I say it all the time. He's going to start visiting those that just take this lightly. Don't take this sincerity. Ecclesiastes 5 and 2. It says, follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me for my works? Who gonna tell me what to do for what I do? For the Most High will surely revenge thy pride. That's what I'm saying. So the Most High looking at everything, and you're looking at, so I said, we start out with everything that I'm doing and saying is in the name of the anointed Savior. Going to the Most High, the throne of the Most High. If you ain't willing to go to the throne of the Most High with whatever you say and whatever you do, then you better check yourself. Straight up. No more, no less. That's real simple. If you're right, let's go to the throne of the Most High. Let the Most High bring forth blessings or wrath. Simple as that. If you don't think about what's right in the eyes of the Most High before you say what you say and do what you do, then you ain't in the spirit. You out of the spirit. Point blank. And when you want those that have learned and taken the time to learn this word, put their life into this truth, to feel the way you feel, just because you got some emotions, it's not going to work. That's like saying, follow me. Come on, follow me. You know I'm going to hell. You know where I'm going. You know I'm on my way. Come on, follow me. Then what you going to do? What you going to say then? Read that again. Ecclesiastes 5 and 2. Follow not thine own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me for my works? Who will control me for what I do? Can't nobody tell me what to do. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. For the Most High will surely revenge thy pride. That's pride that comes in. Because the Most High, He's watching everything. He has His men that He has sent here to bring forth His truth. But if you disrespect that, then it's like, what do you have to look forward to? And if you don't really look at the Most High, because He's speaking to us through men at this time. Look at Jeremiah, the 17th chapter. You got to think about it. How do you come up with the way you think and the way you react to anything? Can we go to the Most High, to the throne of the Most High, and tell Him that you justify in the way you think or the way you act? That's why Colossians 3:17 is very important. And when you understand that, then you have to conduct yourself in a certain way, because the Most High, you're saying, I'm going to the throne of the Most High and look at me and judge me for what it is I do. Jeremiah 17:9. The heart, those that trust in your heart, the way you feel, your mind, is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Only the Most High. The Most High knows. That's why you say don't think that He's not looking at you. Very important. Going back to Ecclesiastes in the Apocrypha, the 5th chapter, and the 4th verse. Say not, I have sinned, and what harm has happened unto me? Don't think that. Oh, I've done something wrong. Ain't nothing happened to me. For the Most High, and the Mashiach Yahushua, is long-suffering. He will in no wise let thee go. You hear that? In no way, shape, or form is He going to let you go. He's not going to let you go. He's not going to let you get away from Him. But then everybody going to roll the way they want to roll and think it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. You're going to see as He visits. Those people in Oklahoma thinking about it again. Whatever they was trying to do, the Most High came through and said, I don't care what you do, I'm tearing this place up again. 3 tornadoes and set down there. 3 tornadoes. That's a lot of tornadoes. Doing damage again. Going back to make sure they pick up where it left off. What do you think about that? That's something, isn't it? You got to understand this. That's why the Most High says this in Ecclesiastes 23 and 19 on page 84 in the Red Apocrypha. That such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. Things that you think is in secret, they ain't in secret. Most High reveal it. I mean, it's like people think, oh, I'm rolling this way and that way. No. You think you are. That's why the Most High said this in Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua will do nothing, but He revealeth His secret. Remember what He said in Ecclesiastes 23 and 19, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men. So we see everything that's going on is going to come around. Everything that we do is seen by the Most High. And considering the most secret parts. Most things that you think is in secret, the Most High says He considers those secret things. Now He comes back and tells in Amos 3 and 7, surely the Most High will do nothing, but He revealeth His secret unto His servants, the prophets. So the things that He's saying secret, He reveals it to His servants, the prophets. But no, you're just everyday people. We just everyday people. If you think so. But you're going to find out eventually. Hopefully it's not before it's too late. Hopefully it's before it's too late. read John 15 and 15. Say John 15, 15. Henceforth, my Bible is messed up, I can't see it. Bear with me. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his power doeth, but I have called you friends. So everybody's not a servant. From a servant you become a friend of Mashiach Yahushua. For all things that I have heard of my Father, those secret parts, those secret things, I have made known unto you. So he's going to let them know these things known to the men that he called to bring forth this truth in the last days. Whether you hear or whether you forbear. Whether you believe it or you don't believe it. This is what it's all, that's how it's always been. 1 Timothy 5 and 1. 1 Timothy 5 and 1. Think about this. It said, rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren. The elder women as mothers. So you're supposed to rebuke an elder. You're supposed to treat him as a father. Especially, I mean, look at this world now, how young brothers, they look at their, they call themselves elders, they ain't even 30 years old. What do they know? What have you been through? Really? When you look at somebody that's double your age, and you over them, you more important than them. Well, I learned even before I got in the truth, an elderly man received respect. That's before we were integrated, before we became Edomanized. When we was de-Edomanized, I lived during the time we wasn't Edomanized. It wasn't no integration, it was segregation. Because it was so prejudiced against us that we just had each other. And the block raised the children. Know everything that's going on to check you for doing this or doing that. The village raising the children, as you heard you say. You've heard. So here we are now. No respect. Disrespectful. Think you're going to make it to the kingdom. Most High going to visit. When he start visiting, the only way that the Most High gets our attention is through killing people. We go with that in the laws all the time. People start dropping dead. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody get afraid then. It might be through warfare. Might do, like he's bringing these tornadoes down. Might be an earthquake. Tidal wave. Hurricane. Fire. Raising up beasts in the earth. All that's written that he's going to do in these last days. Remember, always remember what we just read about. Devil having a short time going to come down with much wrath. But it's not going to touch you, right? Because you're invisible. You think you're invisible. Now, remember this. The eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, right? So, I'm quite sure you understand this totally, right? In Isaiah 45 and 7. He said, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. Hear that? I, the Most High, do all these things. He said, I create evil. I, the Most High, do all these things. So you think the Most High can't allow Satan to deal with you? You indisposable. Oh no. Do you really understand what you've been involved in? What you're involved in here? How serious this is? I don't think people understand it. That's why I look at right now. Look at in the aspect of how people really want to take this serious. That's why I say, you know, this will be my last night. How serious is it that you really have taken this to be able to move to the where you need to be at to be ready for whatever's going to go down. Because it's real. This is real. Real as can be. Can't get no realer than this. This is for real. You know? But people don't really look at the Most High as who he is. He just say he create evil. He a man of war. So in war you have strategies of how you're going to do people. Or you think the Most High won't get you? Huh? In your actions? Look at let me show you how to, remember he said create evil. Let me show you, let me give you a scenario. 2 Samuel 24 and 1. Let me give you a scenario. Second Samuel 24 and 1. It says, and again the anger of the Most High was kindled against Israel. He was angry with the Israelites. And he moved David against them to say, go number Israel and Judah. Israel is the northern tribe, 10 tribes, and Judah is the southern tribes. Go number the 12 tribes of Israel. So that's what he told them. But remember, he was angry with Israel. So he moved David to go and number Israel. First Chronicles 21 and 1. Let's see how he did it. Remember, the Most High is angry. So he's going to send the left side of himself because he's angry. First Chronicles 21 and 1. And Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel. How about that? The Most High was angry with Israel, and he provoked David to go number Israel. How did he do it? How did he bring forth this anger? And Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number Israel. Remember, right now, Satan knows he got a short time, going to come down with much wrath. Now, where you going to be at? The Most High, like I said, the Most High watching everything. Everybody keep doing what you're doing. Keep rolling like you're rolling. You think you're in the spirit? Keep rolling in the spirit that you're rolling in. And we'll see what it ends up to be. Go back to 1 Timothy, 5th chapter. We're going to read verse 1 again. So rebuke not an elder. How many people respect that? That's the law we just read in Leviticus 19 and 32. To rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father, and the younger men as brethren. Now we come to the elder woman. It said the elder woman as mothers. Remember what he said? He said to honor your father and mother will prolong your days. And it's the first commandment of promise. Say the elder woman as mothers, the younger as sisters, with all purity, righteousness. Verse 17. Say, let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. Those that are giving their life up for this truth. In laboring, a lot of men are laboring in this work. continually in this book. You know, constantly dealing with people, dealing with all the things that's necessary to bring us back to the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua, Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua, as a nation. Says, for the scripture said, thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn. Don't put a harness on the ox mouth that's going through the corn. And the laborer is worthy of his reward. The laborer is worthy of his reward. What does that mean to Israel today? It mean nothing to it. Against an elder receive not an accusation, but before 2 or 3 witnesses. So how do you feel you can just come up against the elder in the way you think? You can deal however you want to deal. It says, against an elder receive not an accusation, but before 2 or 3 witnesses. You got to be on point. See, but now you can just do it. People think they can do whatever they want to do because they don't have the spirit of the Most High. They don't have the spirit of this word. But believe me, believe you me, you're going to learn it straight up, one way or another. You're going to learn it. He might have to bring it to you in his own way. It says, let's go to 1 Peter 5:1. It says, the elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder. Peter, also an elder, and a witness of the sufferings of Mashiach Yahushua, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of the Most High which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly. So this is an elder doing it willingly. Not for filthy lucres, not for trying to get money out of people. Like these pastors up there, they filthy rich. They got people in the congregation that's poor. That's filthy lucre's sake. Here we just said, hey, collect donations to be able to keep a school open. That's it. But of a ready mind. Neither being lords over the Most High's heritage, can't be, tyrants over the Most High's people, but being examples to the flock. Being an example to the flock. That's how you carry yourself. That's why I always say, when the book is closed, how do you act? Everybody gonna be just like you. We all gonna be just like you. We're gonna choose a person. We all gonna be just like them. Will we make it to the kingdom? Are the actions the same while the book is open, when the book is closed? Or you rolling on your vain opinion and evil suspicion overthrowing your judgment, as we just read? Following your heart, which is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. How do you fit into this? Examine yourself. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Gonna last forever. The chief shepherd of Mashiach Yahushua, when he appeared, those that are in the spirit, knowing what they should know, gonna receive this crown of glory that's not gonna fade away, ever. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. If you're younger than the elder, say submit yourself unto the elder. Yeah. All of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. That cancels out pride. So we're in 1 Peter 5:5. It says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. So, if you're younger than the elder, you're supposed to submit yourself to the elder. Yeah, all of you be subject one to another. We're going to be subject one to another. And be clothed with humility. So how do you go into having humility, which is being humble, if you walk around with a lot of pride? You off. That's off completely. And the Most High knows, and his servants know, and the prophets know. But the Most High resists the proud, see? The Most High resists you if you let any pride come up in you, and give it grace to the humble. So why is it not happening? Because you got this pride demon that rose up in you. And his grace is to the Israelites, and the mercies to the Israelites. That's what he gives grace and mercy to. That's who he's talking to. But you gotta be humble. He said, resist the proud. So what you think gonna do with the proud? He gonna send Satan. Since Satan only got a short time, go on and get them. I would say, let the multitude perish then that was born in vain, and let my grape and my plant be kept. For with great labor have I labored to make it perfect. That's what he's talking about.